I know you.
And here we go. Chris Jericho and Jeff Hardy, one-on-one, to determine who will be in next week's Fatal 4-Way match to decide the #1 contender for the WWE Championship.
This matchup can be summed up in one word: explosive.
Jericho has to be on his game tonight, facing the tough and resilient Jeff Hardy.
Resilient is right. He's locked on the walls of Jericho.
Y2J is one of the most determined athletes in the business.
And there it is. That's the match.
Jericho defeated.
Talk. No. Okay, I give up. I'll talk.
This is going to be a grueling match tonight. 4 superstars enter the ring, but only one leaves as the #1 contender for the WWE title.
And not just any superstars: Shawn Michaels, Mr. Kennedy, Chris Jericho, and Randy Orton. 4 of the toughest competitors out there today.
You might say Chris Jericho's already warmed up after his altercation with Finley earlier.
You think one of these 3 superstars gave Finley that tape?
I have no clue, but whoever's messing with Jericho will learn that's a surefire way to catch a beat. And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop.
There's the reversal. Oh, I can feel that one out here. And did you hear the impact on that kick?
What a striking chop, jarring the opponent's chest.
Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
Oh, man, that was almost 3, JR.
And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop. And that's a stiff kick. What a knife-edge chop. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. Hey, maybe Finley's lying, King. Maybe it was him and him alone that created the thing.
So you mean the Irishman's full of blarney?
Jericho needs to consider it as it's the walls of Jericho. Michaels is out. Michaels is out. And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
Just listen to his body crash into the ground.
Here's what the fans came to see.
He's locked on the walls of Jericho.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
Chris Jericho.
You want to keep...
It was 2 weeks ago that Chris Jericho and Jeff Hardy battled it out for an opportunity to face John Cena at the Royal Rumble. Now, can these 2 proud competitors put aside their differences and concentrate on the task at hand?
The task at hand? You make it sound like they're going grocery shopping. These guys are fighting fit. Uh-oh, it's the walls of Jericho.
Chris Jericho won a grueling Fatal 4-Way match against the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, Legend Killer, Randy Orton, and Mr. Kennedy that set him up as the #1 contender for a shot at the title.
I wouldn't say he won that match as much as he survived it, JR. That was just an all-out war.
You can bet.
He's locked on the walls of Jericho.
Not only does Chris Jericho have to face Finley.
Well, there it is. That's the match.
Jericho seems to play.
What's up, Jim?
We're underway, and this weekend, King, Shawn Michaels will be in the Royal Rumble.
Drop it.
Chris Jericho has a chance to become the WWE champion. But
Well, like it or not, this one's over.
that's a It's taken a long time for Chris Jericho to get here, but it was worth the wait. He beat Jeff Hardy. Then he went Jericho with the code breaker. He catches his opponent with an elbow. And he lights up his opponent's chest with that shot. Those ominous mess win. What a code breaker. What a nasty elbow. What a striking chop. Sharp.
There's the code breaker.
This is a historic night that's only becoming more momentous with each passing match. Tonight, the winner of the Royal Rumble was none other than the Phenom himself.
Code breaker. Good night. If Chris Jericho beats John Cena tonight, it'll be a short, bittersweet victory. Plus, he could have to face The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
The Undertaker will get to choose which title to go after. But you have to be nervous. The Phenom's undefeated streak at WrestleMania is one of the most fabled records in Jericho with the code breaker.
No WWE superstar ever wants to admit they've got their limits. But when you've been getting hammered like a railroad spike all match, you don't have much of a choice.
Oh, you can see the pain in their eyes from that vicious chop. Bulldog headlock, driving the opponent face first to the floor.
He isn't fooling around here.
Wham! What a code break. What a wicked neck breaker. And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop.
And did you hear the impact on that kick?
And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. Oh my! Just bursting those capillaries in their chest.
That's it! The match is over!
Chris Jericho is clearly at a disadvantage in this contest. Shane McMahon showing no respect or consideration for Y2J by putting him in this impromptu match.
And this match isn't just against anyone, it's against a wrestling god. And it's a no disqualification match.
And the self-proclaimed wrestling god, JBL's in a foul mood after losing his Intercontinental Championship less than 24 hours ago against young Cody Rhodes.
Well, let's face it, JR. JBL was pretty banged up after that brutal match against Holly the week before.
Oh my gosh, it's over, JR.
Shane McMahon still doesn't show.
These are my top.
Tonight's match will be one of great ramifications. Can Y2J and HBK actually work well enough together?
And that's all she wrote, JR. It's over.
First, he was recently...
That math?
Umaga? Come on! There's no way the Samoan Bulldozer was that masked man!
Umaga wearing a mask is like putting a...
Oh my gosh, JR. That's it. The match is over.
Umaga?
He had no.
It's easy to see that Shane McMahon's forced this match upon Chris Jericho and Jeff Hardy. It's obvious both men know each other. Wham! What a cold break! Knowing Chris Jericho like I do, I can tell you this. He must be extremely anxious to find out the identity of that masked assailant.
There's the code breaker!
What a striking chop, jarring the opponent's chest. If anything positive.
Code breaker! Good night!
Oh my! Just bursting those capillaries in their chest.
Look out! Here it comes!
Do you give up?
And the gall, the unmitigated gall of that masked man just standing there, staring at...
He's locked on the walls of Jericho!
Wow, what a match, JR!
If I know one. I think this guy is the master. For weeks now.
Wham! What a cold breaker!
He hits his opponent with the elbow!
And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop.
Look out. He's setting...
There's the code breaker! And he strikes with the elbow.
And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop.
He isn't fooling around here.
Jericho with the code breaker. He catches his opponent with an elbow.
I think fatigue is set in here, King. I don't think this one's going to last too much longer.
Take the night off.
Is that? What on earth is Chris Jericho doing out here?
He must want his revenge.
I don't know if everyone's going to be happy about it, but that's the match.
There's a disturbance backstage.
I need a favor.
So I heard, Cena. You don't seem in any kind of shape to defend your championship tonight.
I can barely tie my shoes, to be honest with you. I don't want to point fingers, so I'll just ask. Will you be at ringside for the match?
Maybe I do owe you. I'll be there.
I can't believe Shane McMahon is making John Cena compete tonight after the brutal attack he sustained last week at the hands of Randy Orton. Cena won't be 100% in a month, let alone a week.
Cena's one tough customer. He isn't going to ask for any special consideration. Not that he'd get it from Shane.
We knew these superstars weren't going to be easy on each other, but this is too much.
Oh, and the Orton boot connects.
And when you look at his opponent's head, it almost snapped off.
This could be a pinfall. 1, 2, 3, and that's the match.
That result sure.
I know how.
And we are about to start this six-man over-the-top rope battle royal. This is just another Herculean task that Chris Jericho...
Looks like his hopes of winning this one have been shattered, JR.
Good grief, King. Look at that. 5 masked men in the ring. This has Randy Orton steeped all over.
You got that right. 5 masked men. Jericho doesn't have a chance.
There he goes. He's out of the match.
This seems like an insurmountable challenge.
He doesn't look too happy about it, but an elimination is an elimination.
The determination of Jericho defies comprehension. Chris is close, so close to WrestleMania he can taste it.
He might as well start walking back to the locker room. He's out of this match.
Good Lord, what a slobber knocker we are witnessing.
The referee has called for the bell. That's it.
Jericho with...
I know how much.
And it's so fitting that it should come down to this. Y2J, Chris Jericho, against the Legend Killer, Randy Orton, face to face in a no-holds-barred match for the most prized possession in all of sports entertainment, the WWE Championship.
And can outrun his destiny, but who's destined to lead champion? Orton or Jericho?
After weeks and weeks of mind games, months and months of treachery, Chris Jericho finally faces off against Randy Orton. These men have been on a collision course, and now they're crashing into each other at full force. It's the walls of Jericho.
And there it is. That's the match.
He did it! Jericho is the WWE champion!
What a road to WrestleMania he had. But I'm sure this result makes it all worthwhile.
Looks like Orton isn't finished yet.
Oh no! Turn around, Chris. Chris Jericho will not be denied on this night. We're out of time here, for Chris Jericho is our new WWE